Greetings, Aries, and welcome back to my channel. So let's see what important messages you may need to know at this time, Aries. I've already pre-shuffled the cards and also premeditated. Thank you guys so much for your support, and without any further delay, what do we have for my beautiful Aries? What do they need to know and need to be aware of at this time? All right, Aries, starting this reading with the Temperance, Sagittarius energy, we have Three of Pentacles. So there's a situation where you are letting something cool down with the temperance. You're not quick to respond, to react, okay? You are somebody that's really thinking and examining of the right decisions to make, right words to say, Aries. Like you don't want to do anything extreme at this time. Temperance also talks about moderation, talks about approaching a matter more of in the middle, being very neutral. I would also like to say we have Three of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles. This could be at work or this could be home, or could be something happening at home, Aries, among family members, people that you're working with as well. Knight of Swords. Something is happening in a very fast way, but you would like to slow down. You would not want to stress out about this, Aries. I feel like you're trying to remain calm and in control, especially when it comes to how you choose to respond, how you choose to react, okay? Instead of having a knee-jerk reaction to a matter, I feel like you're looking at this more on a bird's eye view with Knight of Swords. If I'm going to say this, how will this person respond? You're being very careful about what you say because with Knight of Swords, for some of you, this could be somebody air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, somebody that may have a tendency to stir up controversy with their words, can be quite argumentative, and you want to avoid that, Aries. You may also be aware that somebody can cause trouble and spin your words in a different context, or their tendency to take this in a different way. So you're definitely taking a step back to clear and calm your mind before thinking of what is the best approach to resolve this, okay? But for the time being, I feel like you're distancing yourself and you're detaching yourself here. Things have been pretty much heated, is what I also want to say. I don't know if you guys could see, but there's a symbolism of the balance or the scales here. So you are also weighing decisions, weighing pros and cons, all right? Thinking about how actions now can impact the future. So this can be indeed about family, Ten of Cups. I do want to say, Aries, that distancing yourself doesn't mean that you're loving them any less. It doesn't mean that you're no longer open to resolving matters. It's just for the time being, letting things cool down, letting things calm down. I feel like you know that there is the right timing to talk about things. We have Two of Pentacles. Let's see, Ten of Wands and Seven of Pentacles. So this means exhausted. I feel like for a lot of you, you're just energetically drained, like you don't have the energy, the capacity to go back and forth and argue with someone who refuses to look at your point of view. Aries, take this however resonates, but I feel like you've done your part with Ten of Wands. You may have tried to work it out in the past. You put the effort. You also may have tried to, with Two of Pentacles, go along with how somebody wants for things to happen, but then just got to a point where you can no longer stand, all right, the conditions, the overall dynamic, like you feel you're at the point with the Ten of Wands where something has got to give. This is too much. This is too overwhelming. Something is starting to become very burdensome for you. We have Seven of Pentacles, which means, again, this card counsels patience, divine timing. There's the right time, right place to talk. But for now, what matters is having peace. What matters is having happiness, Aries. Doing as well what makes you happy. I'm getting a feeling that there could be a group of people. It may very well be family members. All right, it's normal. There are family members that don't get along very well, but for some of you, I just feel like it got into a point where Ten of Wands, like you cannot keep carrying the weight on your shoulder, Aries, to be the one to adapt and adjust. It could be now like you're putting yourself first for once, is what I'm picking up, and you're doing this still in a kind of a compassionate and loving manner. I don't feel like you're trying to disrespect those people, but like the time has come for you to follow what your heart is saying, doing what you feel is right for you, making decisions that will suit you, Aries. Because I feel like with Ten of Pentacles and Ten of Wands, like there could have been a tendency to put others first too much. All right. There might have been, like, this is some kind of an opposite dynamic. There are those people that tend to put themselves first all the time and they don't really put others first. But in your case, Aries, I could be connecting with Aries who have a tendency to put others first in an extreme sense. Therefore, neglecting your needs, neglecting what makes you happy. Because I feel like whoever this person is that's feeling upset or could even be disappointed about you pulling away, could be that they're not so used to you, Aries, saying no, drawing the line, and you wanting to respect them to respect your boundaries. This is something new for them. This is something that they're finding it rather hard to accept, okay? I also could be connecting with Aries who are about to leave home. This could be you finding your own way, relocating, moving somewhere else, finally being independent. You feel like the time has come, Aries, to pursue what you really want. See, Nine of Cups is giving yourself the best. This card also speaks about your dreams and your desires manifesting. The Fool card is going on a new journey, so you are taking a leap of faith, following your heart, following your intuition, regardless if people support this or not. It's like you're already planting the seed, Aries. But I also am getting a sense that this will be resolved since there's two beautiful tens in this reading. It's just that right now, if you force the matter to happen, it can be very burdensome for everyone. You just feel like it's time to go, it's time to expand, it's time to grow, it's time to make decisions that are going to be right for you. And you can't do this while still obeying or sort of living life according to how people want you to live your life is just not going to happen. There's some kind of limitation here, and you feel like you're ready to go outside your comfort zone here, Aries. So some kind of a major decision here is happening for you. This may not be resonating for all as well, but I feel like you know, Aries, the time has come to grow, to elevate, to make decisions that are solely right for you. What else does Aries need to know right now? All right, so we have the Knight of Wands and we have the Chariot. So Aries, a lot of you could be traveling, a lot of you could be moving fast, like there's no time to waste. I gotta take action now. Knight of Wands is very fast moving energy. This also means a lot of courage. It took a lot of courage, it took a lot of strength to forge your own way, to make your own decisions as well, Aries. For a lot of you, it could be that somebody was so used to you relying on them for decision making, or you may have always considered their opinion and their point of view. But what's changing now, Aries, is that you're going to forge ahead. It's like whatever happens, you're going to stay true to who you are. You're going to be authentic to who you are, your spirit. And it's like you're not afraid, okay? You're not afraid anymore. If there has been a sense of being afraid of disappointing others or putting people down in the past, this is no longer true for you. We have the Emperor. Yeah, so I keep saying putting your foot down, drawing the line, setting some boundaries, and that makes sense. That's the Emperor. Calling your power back, all right, Aries? Putting your foot down on a situation. I also want to say to not get triggered to any comments that have been made. There could be a high chance that you can get easily irritated by somebody's comment because you know and they know as well what to say in order to elicit a reaction from you. But I feel like with the Emperor, you're going to realize instead of having a knee jerk reaction to this, I need to examine very carefully my next course of action. But for a lot of you, I'm getting an unbothered energy as well. Like you probably have saw this coming. Like some people are not going to be happy, but regardless, you're going to stay true to how you feel. There are those that are going to be accepting. There are those that will understand, while there are those that may find it hard to come into terms. All right. But yes, I feel like with Five of Cups and the King of Wands, for a lot of you, there might have been a sense of feeling let down by this person or by these people. Like you felt sad, you felt lonely. There might have been a sense of not feeling supported, Aries. You may have felt like people were hindering you or preventing you from doing things that you love, following your dreams, whatever the case may be. But with the Five of Cups, cards are saying that you're not completely alone, Aries. You have your guides with you or angels with you. There are people that still want to see you win. Definitely pay attention to the quiet supporters that you have, people that make things happen for you as well, people that are still supportive of you. It could be your mentor, it could be your boss, it could be family members that are still showing support. Because I feel like that's where you need to focus your energy and attention right now, instead of the naysayers or people that are just so closed off, all right, to the idea. Is there anything else that Aries needs to be aware of at this time? We have the Two of Cups. For some of you, there could be new partnership, new love on the horizon. It may very well be that somebody's against this new love, somebody's against this new partnership because they don't understand, you know? Ultimately, it's because they don't understand that they are saying no to something, but they need to be able to keep an open mind, to be more open to the possibility. I feel like whoever you're up against, they're so closed off, like there's such a rigid view, rigid perspective on things, and you may feel as though it's so boxing, it's so limiting, and they just don't really understand or get you, is what I'm saying. Bottom of the deck is a Nine of Swords, so this could be somebody worried about you, Aries. They're worried about you because you're detaching yourself. They're worried about you because you make your own decisions now, and it's like they feel like their control over you or over things are fading. Somebody feels like as you are now taking your power back, they no longer have a say or some kind of influence in your life, influence in decision making, and it start to cause panic and worry. Like somebody's been having sleepless nights, Aries. This is affecting somebody right now. They feel like your silence is definitely affecting them. It hurts them more than you know. I feel like for some of you, you could be the one who's also just being silent at the moment. Like you don't want to do things or say things right now out of the heat of the moment. All right. Some of you, this may have been indeed a conflict of some sort, somebody opposing decisions that you're making. I feel like you're still open for forgiveness in the future, but for the time being, it's like loving yourself, listening to your intuition, listening to your higher self. Like you feel this is what you need to do. You don't want to purposely intend to hurt anyone by making decisions here, but just know that there is somebody who's worried, okay? Because they don't understand yet the decisions that you're making, but soon they will, Aries. I also am getting that they're going to apologize to you in the future for perhaps misjudging you or misconstruing your actions, for judging things that are not happening yet. Because Nine of Swords is somebody worried about the future, worried about things that are not happening yet, okay? They could be so worried about you that their initial tendencies to restrict you or even, I feel like somebody may have been your sort of a keeper, right? I'm getting that they wanted to be your keeper. There might have been somebody here who assumed that they know what's best for you. They know better. But remember, no one is a keeper of others. This may just cause more harm than it's actually helping, especially if you feel like you're being oppressed somehow, Aries, or you're trying to be wanting to break free from a group situation, from a connection to be your true self. Because this means with the Two of Cups, you have to be your authentic self. You have to be you. You may feel like somebody wasn't accepting you for who you really are. All right? They may have tried to control or change you, but the truth is you are who you are here with Two of Cups. There might have been some harsh comments that were said here, to which I feel like this person may also be feeling some sense of guilt now, because they may have pushed you farther and farther away, Aries. If it's not happening yet, it could be in the future. Somebody's going to regret the words that they have said, the actions that they have done to push you away, Aries. Let's see, what is your advice for Aries at this time, please, Spirit? What is your advice for Aries at this time? So we have metamorphosis. This is kind of like the death card, right? Changes. So there are changes that are happening with you right now, Aries. There are people that find this change good for you. They are celebrating with you, but there may be those that are in shock or just unaccepting, all right? But it's you. This is your story at the end of the day. This is your journey at the end of the day, okay? So let's see. It says here you are in the process of deep and beautiful change. Butterflies earn their wings through great effort. The process of change is often painful, for it is never without losses and sacrifices. If you are to transform from one form to another, a part of you needs to die. Letting go isn't easy, especially when you're used to thinking a certain way about your life and how you live it. Just as a snake sheds its dead skin or a caterpillar dies so that a butterfly can be born, you are required to release your old ideas and embrace the necessary change so you can live your best life. Perhaps you're being asked to let go of low self worth, a dream that no longer serves you, a relationship that is draining, or unhealthy habits. Despite your fear, you must accept that this is transformational time for you. There will be some loss involved, but you will love what you become. Wow. So this is kind of like growing pains right now, Aries, what you're currently experiencing, right? I feel like whoever was initially up against, there might have been a tendency to expect the worst when the first signs of changes were happening within you. Um, it's like they are so used to the old you or old dynamic, old connection, and they're experiencing a temporary discomfort. But remember, change is always uncomfortable in the beginning. We all must go through this before the beauty is revealed, okay? I feel like somebody is going to come to accept this in the end, but it may not happen anytime soon, Aries. But for you, you have to go through this process of change. This is your journey, all right? So, this is what I'm picking up for your reading. Thank you guys so much for watching till the end. I hope that the messages resonated with you somehow or you were able to take away something. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And thank you as well for those that booked a private reading with me. I appreciate each and every one of you. Take care at this time. I'm sending love and light, and namaste.